as the closure of one of the very holiest places in Islam. Julian's on the line in the UK on that very subject. Julian, welcome to the show.
Let me tell you something, George. It's great to speak to you again.
Thank you.
On the Al-Aqsa, it reminds me of when Ariel Sharon set foot inside the Al-Aqsa compound.
He did, and created the first intifada.
That's right, and we know what happened then, but back then there was a Yasser Arafat, and there isn't now, and I think this is Israel flexing their muscles in the absence of someone like that. And any would-be Yasser Arafats are in the Israeli dungeons, Marwan Barghouti, for example. So I think it's just, if an intifada happened because Ariel Sharon set foot in the mosque, what should happen if they lock it completely? But
yeah, no, it's a very good point. Although the president, Mahmoud Abbas, as you'll see here on the screen, has described the Israeli action today as a declaration of war. That's quite a strong statement coming from him, Julian.
Well, it's a strong statement coming out of his mouth, but, you know, words and deeds are a different thing.
Hamas have called on the Palestinian people to rise up and go to the mosque now and defend it. It's under siege. It is being closed, partially opened. People are restricted. Only those over 50 are allowed to go there. And even now, after this step taken by Israel, only go to certain parts of the mosque. This is simply intolerable. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is illegally occupied territory. International law does not recognize Israeli sovereignty over the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And there are 2 billion Muslims in the world who regard it as absolutely sacred. So the question is, Julian, what are the Muslims in particular going to do about it? Tomorrow is the Jummah. Is the Muslim Ummah going to be silent tomorrow whilst this is happening in Al-Aqsa? What is the international community going to do about it? It is illegally occupied territory. And it's bad enough constantly announcing new illegal settlements to be built. But when they actually put their hands on Al-Aqsa itself, how can the Western governments do nothing about such a thing? I myself tabled today in Parliament a raft of questions and a motion condemning this action, demanding to know what the British government are going to do about it. Julian, the question though is, why has Israel done this? Is it just a flexing of muscles?
I can't work out. Maybe it's an insane death wish. But you mentioned the intention of destroying Al-Aqsa. I mean, destroying Muslim holy sites is something that they've learned from the Takfiri fanatics. They've been destroying Islamic holy sites for years. So yet again, it's the same goal, whether it's for a different purpose. They are useful idiots to each other.
Good point, Julian. Good point. Well brought out as normal. That was Julian in the UK on why Israel has taken this step in relation to Al-Aqsa.